Divorcing a narcissist is like waging war against a 2-year-old. They play by their own rules and nothing they do makes sense. You may be in for years of court battles that can destroy you financially and emotionally. Following are some of the common mistakes people make when divorcing a narcissist. Knowing them can help you avoid pitfalls and traps that the narcissist may set for you. Normally the person who filed first gets to address the court first. Judges are inclined to believe the first person to speak no matter how ridiculous the story sounds. If you are thinking of getting a divorce, especially if you spoke to the narcissist about it or think they know, do not wait until they file for divorce, especially if kids are involved. Even at the hearing on temporary orders or a trial, the lawyer who represents the person who filed first will set the tone of the case and get to make accusations. The person coming second will basically be tied up defending the accusations and have a hard time making their case, especially if you have to defend against a string of lies or outlandish allegations and charges against you. Narcissists do not care how they win, as long as they win. Expect them to accuse you of anything they can think of or telling you that your lawyer is crooked or unfair, only for you to trust them and not show up with a lawyer and they have one or even two. Expect the narcissist to tell lies, smear your name, make false allegations against you, file criminal charges against you with bogus lies, get protection orders against you and claim you are the abuser, take credit for all the bills you paid and you helping the children or being at their sporting events. They may bait you by sending nasty emails or text. When you reply in kind, they only show your email or delete their text and then show the judge the text you sent them back. Don't take anything the narcissist says personally and do not respond to baiting text, email or accusations. Be ready to defend everything you did in the relationship or as a parent. The court often believes a narcissist because they are so good at lying. Thus, you will need proof to defend yourself. Don't accept a verbal agreement from a narcissist. They are meaningless and don't hold up in court. The longer you go without a court order, the more difficult things can become. Say your children are with your ex most of the time during the verbal agreement period. A judge may award them primary custody, or it may be hard for you to get 50-50 custody later on. Many people think they can bargain with a narcissist, only to have a narcissist constantly change what they want or rejecting your offers. You will eventually pull your hair out and scream, "Just tell me what you want." The thing is, the narcissist doesn't want to settle. The narcissist wants to see you suffer and not be able to go on with your life. The narcissist wants to punish you as much as they can, for as long as they can. Even if a judge rules in your favor, they will go out and celebrate, saying they won. And then they will appeal or try to ruin your life in some other way. Expect them to draw out negotiations as much as possible and then try to get the court hearings postponed by any means they can, such as claiming to be sick, not bringing in all the paperwork, or any other excuse they can think of. And each time, it will cost you money to pay your lawyer. Remember, the narcissist gets a thrill out of thinking that all the people in court, including the judge, are there just for them. They want to bask in the glory of their importance for as long as possible while seeing you suffer. Don't cave to the narcissist's ridiculous demands just to get things over. Ask for what you believe is fair. Many people in the beginning make the mistake of thinking they can deal with a divorce on their own, or listen to the lies or accusations of a narcissist and let the lawyer go. Some do get a lawyer, but do not make sure the lawyer has experience in dealing with a narcissist. Others wait too long before getting a lawyer and then find out the narcissist went around town and retained all the best lawyers, or just went to them for a free 30-minute consultation and spilled everything. Now those lawyers cannot represent you. Victims often think the judge will see through the narcissist's facade, but this is rarely the case. You want a family law attorney who knows you are in for a long fight and who also understands the emotional impact of divorcing a narcissist and expect the narcissist to pull every dirty trick they can. Narcissists never get over a divorce. They will continue to blame you for their lack of happiness, financial state, or lack of love long after the divorce is final. They may hoover you and try to be nice to you to manipulate you into taking them back, or to adjust child custody rights or child support. Or they can turn nasty with constant smear campaigns, dragging you into court to fight the divorce settlement or child custody arrangements. They may constantly fail to pay child support or pay you late. They may stalk you, harass you, ignore protection orders, and may even attack you. To them, you always belong to them. If there was physical abuse in the marriage, it may get worse after marriage as a person's ego is bruised. Take precautions for your own safety and never underestimate how violent a narcissist may become. A narcissist will be unreliable. They will be late to pick up the children and drop them off, or not bother to pick the children up when it is their allocated time, especially if you have something important going on. They will often try to get your children to go against you and will often talk down about you to the children. They will have the opposite parenting style as you, such as let the children eat anything they want and stay up as late as they want if you are trying to set rules. They will often spoil the children so that they are the favorite parent, or will mistreat and neglect the children and not bother to take them to events, or don't even attend important life events. Even if they act nice, they will try to put a wedge between you and your children and will try anything they can to sabotage you parenting your children, even if it's detrimental to the children. Become a solid, dependable figure in your children's life so that they can look to you as an example. This does mean you will need to work harder and give more attention to your children and never depend on a narcissist. Believe your children if they say they are neglected or abused by the narcissist and take appropriate legal action to protect your children.
Learn more about narcissism by watching the video suggested to you right now.